name's Claire. This is my very first YouTube video, so bear with me if I make tons of mistakes. I really want to talk to you about endometriosis. Now, I was diagnosed a year ago, just over a year ago now. I got diagnosed for a laparoscopy after 10 years of being told that there was nothing wrong, that I was fine, not to worry. I was also told it was IBS. I don't have IBS. I was also told at one point that it was depression, and to go and take these tablets, and I just always felt like I was palmed off all the time. Eventually I went to the hospital again and again. I had 2 scans which came up clear because endometriosis can't be shown through a scan. It could only be shown through a laparoscopy, which is basically a camera in your belly button and one down near your pelvis, and it goes in, they have a look around, they see if what you've got, what's wrong. Quite a simple surgery. It took me a couple of weeks to recover from it. And then I was back at work. After my laparoscopy, I was put on to an injection which basically puts you through the medical menopause. I had a lot of side effects from this injection. I had hair loss, memory loss, hot flushes, night sweats, mood changes, the lot. It was horrendous, it was horrible. I went back to my hospital after 6 months for my checkup, and they told me that I had to go on HRT, which is a hormone replacement, otherwise I would start to get ill. So that's what I did, went onto the HRT. Did help a little bit with the hot flushes and stuff like that, but the injection still did nothing for my pain. So after that 6 months, I went back, says to them that I'd had enough, wanted the hysterectomy. So they eventually agreed to give me the hysterectomy. Now, as you could see, I'm quite young for a hysterectomy, well, at least I hope you think I'm quite young. I'm only 33, so they were a bit reluctant about giving me the hysterectomy. But I pushed and pushed for it because, all honestly, I couldn't take the pain anymore. It was horrendous, it was horrible. I had no life, I couldn't go out with my friends, couldn't do anything with my partner. Sexual intercourse was a big no-no. It was too painful. I literally had no life. So they agreed to give me the hysterectomy. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is because I'm trying to spread awareness of endometriosis, because not enough women know what it is. I didn't know what it was. I had no clue when I was diagnosed what endometriosis was. Now, I only had my hysterectomy 4 weeks ago, and I was told before my hysterectomy that if I had one, that I would look old, that my skin would go bad, my hair would start going grey. Now, granted, it was only 4 weeks ago that I had my hysterectomy, but I want to show women that a hysterectomy is not the end of the world, that you can still look young, you do still feel like a woman. That was my biggest fear, was once they take away my organs which potentially make us a woman, would I still feel like a woman? I was really scared that I was going to wake up after this operation and just not feel like me anymore, feel like this crazy lady, because like when a girl's on her period, or if she's near the menopause age, you always hear people saying, oh, she's menopausal Mary, for why she's a little bit crazy. Now, obviously that made me worry, thinking, oh God, is this what I'm going to turn into? Is everybody going to hate me? Quite happy to say that so far we're alright. I still feel like me. I just started my HRT Monday. Today is Tuesday? Yeah, Tuesday. See, my memory's still a bit bad. So far, night sweats and hot flushes are still really, really bad. This is my HRT here. This is the one that I take. I started taking that one when I was just on the injection, and it helped me a lot. So they wanted to keep me on the same one. There is other ones that you could take. There's the patch form, there's also an injection form, I think. But for me the pill form works, so we just decided to stick for it. I know there's a lot of risks with your HRT, but because I kind of had no choice to go on it in the first place, I just have to go with it and see how I get on. Really, I'm going to keep making different videos because I want to show women that there is a life, that you can still look normal. Like I says, for me, it was only 4 weeks ago that I had my hysterectomy. They did it keyhole. I thought I was going to get cut hip to hip, but luckily when I woke up, they managed to do it all keyhole. There was nothing stuck, which is a common thing when you notice that a lot of your organs get stuck together and stuff like that. Luckily, mine wasn't like that. I had endometriosis, my ovaries were covered, but I knew that anyway. But it had spread to my cervix, it had also spread to my womb, and I think they said there was some on my tubes as well. So everything's gone. I had a total hysterectomy, which was my choice. I wanted it all gone. I didn't see the point of leaving anything behind, like if it wasn't on the womb, leave my womb, because the endometriosis would just spread back again. So I decided, take it all, get rid of it, which is what they done. After my surgery, I woke up. I was a bit groggy, I was alright, and it was fine. The next day, I woke up, I had no complications, and then I had an internal bleed. They think when the surgeon was in and when they took out the bits that nipped a vein or an artery, or I don't know, I'm not a doctor, but they nipped something anyway, and because I'd been lying down the whole time, it wasn't until I sat up that the blood came down. It all came out my belly button wounds, and I still had my drain, so my drain, I ended up losing, I think it was just over 700 mils of blood. Had to go on iron tablets. They thought they were going to have to do more surgery on me, but luckily it stops bleeding. So I'm still, even though it's keyhole normally it takes about 6 to 8 weeks to say to recover, but because of my complications they're saying 12. The first 2 weeks after my hysterectomy, I really did just sleep all the time. 3 hours a day, I would probably fall asleep through the day, and that's not like me. But I needed it, so your body heals when you're sleeping. 3rd week, I managed to go for bigger walks than what I was doing in the first couple of weeks. Still not a lot. You've got to listen to your body, let your body tell you. When I'd had enough, I stopped. Now we're on week 4. Like I says, I'm managing to walk for at least 30-40 minutes a walk. Kind of stop in between it and get my breath because it's still quite sore. But really I'm trying to push myself the best I can. But the next few videos that I do, I'm just going to show you some of the stuff that I used that helps me, that helps yourself, and just to show you that you're not going to change. So don't worry, you're really not. Bye.